This is a sign. I mean, I think the turtles are getting ready to have some babies. Now, if you come from a far distance, as you can see, it's gonna look so cool. This is the toucan spitter. Wada, wada, wada. And you can see the water will just circulate around this bowl. Easily, any of you watching can do this as well. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here. Today is the patio bowl day, what I like to call it. We're putting one of those right here. I left this space open for a reason when we made the build. Here's what a patio bowl is. Same thing as that and the one that's over there in the backyard. Look how feisty the fish are. I have a bunch of succulents here which will go on the berm. If you aren't familiar with what I'm about to do, we just got a bunch of dirt. Dope. Got it. And all that dirt, we probably won't use all of it, but it'll actually go up like this and then drop back down. So something just like this right here. See how it comes up off the ground and then drops back down? That's exactly what we're doing over here. And then the patio bowl is actually gonna be built into it, like about right here. We're gonna put something small in here, probably some sort of fancy tail guppy, something like that, and make this thing dope. So what I'm doing now is just getting shovels and putting them into the wheelbarrow to bring dirt back to the backyard, because we're gonna need to do this multiple times. Alright, we've got a decent amount of dirt, just like that fast, and I'm gonna pull our bowl up to the height like I think we need it. So there should work. Now if you come from a far distance, as you can see, it's gonna look so cool. This berm is gonna catch up, probably go to about right here on the bowl, and then of course do the same over there. And then we're gonna plant those plants, and I will have all this ready for fish by the time this video is over. Boom, and just like that, we've got the dirt and the bowl in their permanent location. As you can see, I got the GoPro because it has that fisheye lens. It looks much better, giving you that look where the berm does go up. So I've got no rocks right here for a reason, because I wanna drop mulch down looking like we're going back into the ground to go back up into this side of the backyard. So you gotta think of it like that. So this is going back, and there's obviously a patio right here. You can't see much with all this trash. So without further ado, let me stop talking and get some plants in. So these are actually the plants from the indoor pool pond. Now the pool pond's outside, but these are from the indoor one, and I'm gonna put them to use. So let me pull them out of this soil here and drop them on in. Oh, this one's actually got some flowers coming out. This is gonna look cool. Let's pop this out. Best part about this dirt is it is so soft. By the way, I got this all at Bushel Stop out in Jupiter Farms. It was only 18 bucks for all this dirt, so super good deal. That was definitely the place to go to get some dirt. These plants are gonna thrive in the soil. And now just like that, we have all of our succulents in the front here, coming around this corner, and then to fill in, because these get huge and very wide, as you can tell right there and right there, I'm gonna have a filter back there obviously, so we're gonna have to cover that filter, and by covering it, I got the fatter plants along the backside. So you come around the corner here, and the first thing you see is a bunch of succulents on this berm with all the other plants. And then I got a flower that went in this corner here. I'll get light on it in just a second. I'm gonna plant something on this backside over here, probably some more succulents. Can't get to it right now though. And now the bowl is literally like hidden between all these plants. Let me get all this out of the way, and then we'll start mulching. All right, first things first. This is probably the most important part. Bam, scented. Now the final touch for the garden side of this, you need mulch. Mulch is what makes everything look better, so here we go. All right, here's the bamboo. So this is the bamboo fountain. Aquascape bamboo fountain, pretty cool. These are just extra things he sent when he sent for the pond build. But it actually all worked out that I can make something cool like this. Holy dark. Davis! Huh? I need light. This is the toucan. toucan spitter. This is what's gonna be like, just to keep the water
Ow, my toe.
moving. Well, that emptied out a lot of room in the shed. Here you go. Dude, this is actually pretty cool because it came with a pump, which is something that a lot of manufacturers don't even bother even throwing in. They're just like, hey, let me sell you the toucan, then you can go buy a pump. So that's pretty cool of Greg's team here that they actually throw in a pump and tubing. So this thing's ready to run.
For sure.
Toucan?
For sure.
Alright.
Because that one is just like clean.
Alright, man. I'll put this somewhere else. Wada, wada, wada. Alright, we've got all the plumbing set up, the toucan and our filter, and we're gonna plug this thing in. Boom, start pumping. Also, our other succulents are down here now, so it's completely wrapped with plants. Well, this one never wants to stand up, so I'm gonna steal this and put it into there. Take that one, and one more. Alright, so those are our 2 plants. Now, I'm hoping this outlet works. If it doesn't, we are absolutely screwed. But for now, oh, it works. Oh, it works.
Wow, man.
She's plugged in. That's the filter filling up right now. Come on. Oh, look at that. That is so sick. All right, so I have the pump at an angle right here. I'm gonna cover all this. You won't see much of this, especially when I get the plants in here. And you can see the water will just circulate around this bowl. Toucan is plugged in. Oh, spitting water. Hopefully, oh, hi.
Oh, mouth open?
Yes.
Oh, dude, come on.
He says hi every 5 seconds.
Wait, he just does that?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
Wait, you're kidding.
Name the toucan in the comments below. What is its name? The toucan, it spits water. All right, now, you're gonna make sure everything's leveled. Level that way. Boom. Dunzo. All right, we got 1 plant. All right.
Looks great though. It really does.
That definitely covers a lot of the tubing. That just looks so sick. Now, all we need is a little bit of miniature pebbles, which we will get with that wheelbarrow. Fill in the bottom here. It'll look way better with those. And then, later on, I'm gonna get lily pads and just cover this whole side with lilies. So this is like the open part right here and we will feed them. This is gonna look so cool. Look at the toucan. There it goes. Here's from a further view though. There's the miniature patio bowl right there. All right, so this whole entire thing right here is loaded with the gravel that was left over from the build. So I only need a little bit of that to fill this patio. I'm gonna put it right on into here and then roll it back there. This right here is gonna change the game. It's gonna look so much better. That is what the patio bowl looks like right now. I'm not even gonna bother trying to show the finishing product. I want to get some lily pads in the morning anyway. I want to really finish this thing in this video. So with that being said, I will see you in the morning. And just like that, it is the morning with crystal clear water in our patio bowl. This thing actually came out amazing. Let's do a quick montage of everything we've done. And this was in like a 6-hour project here. And that right there is a patio bowl, and that was done, like I said, within like a 6-hour span. Not a long project at all. If I was to just work right through it, it probably would have taken like 3 to 4 hours. So not bad. That is gonna be dope once we get some guppies in there. Whatever we do get in there, it's gonna be awesome. It is definitely gonna be a cool thing to have. It brings some water to this side of the yard, which then leads matching over to this side of the yard. From a far distance, it actually looks really good, and I can't wait to get like maybe a bench or something right there. But for those of you who don't know what over here looks like, first of all, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Don't miss out. We post every other day on this channel. After you hit the subscribe button, then you can turn the post notification bell on, and that'll notify you every time I do upload right away. Anyway, a bunch of babies going on in here. We went over this last video. All of our fish just spread out throughout here. Mollies, platies, goldfish, pretty much anything you could think of that is small and colorful in there. Hey buddy. One of the turtles is right there. I saw both of them up here this morning. There is Thump. You can see how crystal clear the water is now. But I don't know if this is a sign. I mean, I think the turtles are getting ready to have some babies. You can see, I'm OCD, so usually this mulch is perfectly lined up with the patio. The turtles actually dug almost like a little tiny hole, and look at all the dirt. They flew off to the side. So I don't know, I'm gonna leave it. I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm gonna let them do their thing. I don't know if it was a little spot for them to go take a nap or maybe stay a little cool with the dirt. I honestly don't know. I'm hoping for the baby part though. That right there is gonna do for me today. If you guys do want to check out these patio bowls by Aquascape, I will have everything linked in the description so you guys can cop one for yourself. Speaking about cop something, check out the PC merch. Top link in the description. And for today's positive comment shout out goes to Ashley Brown. You are so inspirational. I love you. And you teach me education for fish tanks and I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley, and thank you to all those who do support me in that comment section down below. This was a dope build. This was actually genuinely really fun to build. Like, I enjoyed every single second of it. And it was a self-done project, so easily any of you watching can do this as well. As you can see, crystal clear. We'll be ready to put some fish in here shortly. All the planting and mulch looks